Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're playing some Stridebreaker Quinn. This is the same build I've been running since last season. The only difference is now I'm running Relentless Hunter instead of Treasure Hunter. But for the graphic and full explanation, the link will be in the description to take you to the tweet. Let's get into it. So level 1, you pretty much always want to take prio for these bushes as Quinn. I think your level 1 is insanely strong with electrocute. And basically you just take prio of this last bush. If they walk near you, go auto E, auto proc electrocute, and just back off the trade after that. We are playing into Aurelia, which is a pretty hard matchup, but we managed to get a good level 1 trade, and we get lane control from this. From here, we just want to slow push, like, as slowly as possible, crash huge wave under her turret, and threaten her if she goes for any minions. I do build a giant wave, and my jungle is pathing towards me, so I can play aggressive on her under the turret. But I do end up, unfortunately, taking a turret shot, which makes the lane a little bit more flippy. Like, she actually has kill threat on me if she hits stuff. But I still want to play aggressive on her. In early game especially, but when someone is on you at close range, you want to make sure to auto E, like, to instantly animation cancel the auto for maximum damage. Here we're both low, and Aurelia thinks she has lethal on me if she hits an E, but Quinn's burst to a sudden impact, electrocute, and ignite is just so high. Should just kill her, even though Zillion is top at level 2, which is just a classic every time I play Quinn. So after this kill, obviously I just recall and go spend my gold, and nothing else happens. But yeah, enemy team do the weirdest dive ever on Nocturne, and so I do Quinn full combo, which is flash, auto, E, auto, Q, auto to pick up the kill. Quinn is all about resetting, so from here I just basically want to slow push as big a wave as possible, get level 6, and then reset again and spend my gold. By the way, I always see people maxing W, but I swear Q max is better. It gives you more wave clear early, more damage early, and then by the time you actually have DPS, you have, like, levels for points in W anyway. Nocturne wants to start grobs, and my mindset towards this is kind of, I don't really ever want to move for grobs unless my enemy opposing top laner also wants to move. So if Aurelia is not moving, I'm not moving, but as soon as Aurelia, like, postures that she's going to move, then I'm going to also move to actually, like, help out. And she decides to all-in me, but kind of misses her E, and then we just win. I agreed really hard to try and save my ignite, but I take so long to kill her that eventually I just drop it to see if I can join the other side of the fight, but it looks like it's happening without me, and that's fine. We just push in the wave and then go base. Now we pick up the Symbiotic Souls, and this is genuinely, like, the reason Quinn is in a strong spot right now, because you push in the wave, insta turn into ult again, push next wave, crash it, and then recall again, and you just basically always have more gold spent than enemy laner and first move on the map, because you're just resetting and flying back to lane, like, every single wave. You're only going to get one E in, like, a small skirmish, so choosing when to use it is really important. Like, it can be completely different between living and dying if you use it to dodge one crucial ability and create space. And living as Quinn is so good because between the enhanced recall and your ult, you get back to lane so quickly that you basically lose nothing. I recall on Quinn maybe, like, 3 or 4 times more than on any other champion. Even though I'm already fed at this point, like, I can't disrespect Aurelia under her turret, so it's better to just recall, spend even the small amount of gold I have, and then you can fly back to lane and lose nothing, or if something happens around the map, like, you have the potential to be there. It's basically just creating pressure by you being absent from your lane. And yeah, at this point I'm pretty strong, but I kind of realized that like there's nothing I can really do to Aurelia, even though I'm strong. So we go for a little proxy technique. You need Tiamat to do this, but when you have Tiamat and tier 2 boots, if you actually manage to get a proxy off as Quinn, it's so much tempo because it just gives you a huge roam timer. And Aurelia can't stop me without losing like a huge wave. And I can even go for a super deep proxy because I see Master Yi bot, so I know nobody's coming here. And I have the enhanced recall to get out super quick. And this just means I have such a big timer to make something happen on the map, which won't always happen, but like the potential of it is more important than it actually happening. In here, Katarina's roaming bot, so we just go mid, quick pick up the mid wave. It's really important to just one-shot waves with Tiamat. You get so much extra gold by doing that, and then we finish the roam bot. I was away for so long that Aurelia like does actually still end up getting some top, but you know, it was such a big play that it was for sure worth it anyway. And this is what Quinn gameplay looks like on this patch. You reset, fly to a lane, kill a wave, and then reset again. It means you always have like the maximum amount of gold spent though, which can just be really good. And Aurelia decides to all in us. She has finished walk, and she misses ult, and then also misses E, and she still almost picks us up. So that's a nice champion, by the way. And then yeah, I should probably reset, especially because it's so fast. But I feel like something's gonna happen around the grobs, and I kind of want to be in on it. I definitely should have just reset, seeing as after 14 minutes you come out of lane even faster, but, you know, and I'm 5-1 with a big shutdown, but hey, it worked out, so it was the right decision. Capajongus. Now we come back to lane, we're super fed, we just finished Collector with 2 items, 16 minutes, so obviously I'll just try and kill Aurelia. And I get completely destroyed. Even though I flashed out E, so probably should not have done that. But it's okay, we just go back to Farming Simulator, we push the wave, push the next wave, and then we just keep pushing until we see Aurelia, and then as soon as we see her, we nope out of there and just go join our team. Search for any objective fight. Nothing's happening, and it looks like my team are good on the dragon without me, so I just go back top, don't want to give up any waves or the tier 2 turret, something like that. Even though I'm super fed, like, I don't want to be impatient and just throw my lead. Like, I'm not going to get any weaker unless I just keep dying now, which I would never do. Now it's getting onto mid game, and it's almost time for Baron to spawn, and this is where you really just want to be going side lane, pushing one wave, resetting, and going to the other side lane. You've got to abuse your tempo. These boots are the main reason why Quinn is still viable. Even though she does, like, no damage to any champion that builds into Tabby, these boots are just so good for her that you can just be everywhere on the map, and constantly if there's a fight, you can always be there, and it's so huge. I can push out bot wave, reset, come top. If Katarina is in danger, I'm there. If she's not, I reset again, go bot again, and I'm there for the next wave again. I'm just absolutely everywhere, just in case. And eventually something will always happen. We pushed in the wave bot, which means Aurelia's going to have to catch it, so during that time we can try and make a play top. She TPs, but like, it's over before she can do anything. I should probably have joined the 3v3 bot side, but I thought I could help Katarina kill the Aurelia, which turned out to be a big mistake, and this ended up being a complete disaster, even though it started off as a 4v5. We lose Baron here, and suddenly the game is looking very hard. But the plan never really changes for Quinn. I'm going to push top until someone has to match me, and then as soon as somebody comes, I reset, use my tempo advantage to try and force a fight in the 4v5. Even though we're down Baron, having an extra member just makes more than enough difference in the majority of scenarios. I'm liking Relentless Hunter more than Treasure Hunter now, because if you kind of get even 1 or 2 kills a game extra with Relentless just because you're so fast, it outvalues the Treasure Hunter. And you can see how impossible it is to run away from her. When you're fighting someone as Quinn, it's really important you combo correctly. It's auto E, TM auto. I see so many people leading with E, and you're losing entire passive proc worth of damage if you do that. And at this point in the game, once I'm over 3 items, is when you can really one-shot like almost every champion. So I want to be really sneaky, sit in bushes, and as soon as I see someone overextended, just go and one-shot them. Yeah, I kind of waste flash, but it's okay. We one-shot the Zilean because I know he has no ult, and then we just kill Irelia too. It's always better to use Ignite if you're not sure if you need it than to hold it and end up having needed it. It's a really low cooldown. At this point, it's pretty much waiting for something to happen. As Quinn, I'm only going to make a play if it's on an isolated target on side lane. If everyone is grouped mid, I'm just going to sneak around the edges, push waves, and try and play like an assassin. You don't win close games by being impatient. At 3.5 item Quinn, I should be able to beat Irelia. Like, you can pretty much beat everyone at this point. But somehow it's still scarily close. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't know what this champ is, man. But Stridebreaker Quinn has too much damage and too much HP to lose duels, really. Now I'm level 16. Like, I'm so fast. You can just be anywhere on the map. It's like a permanent Warwick passive. And if I see someone out of position, I will just instantly kill them. I think Quinn late game is one of the highest damage champions in the entire game and one of the hardest champions to duel. She just has a really weak mid game where enemy has armor and she doesn't have armor pen yet, where you do 0 damage. Even though our last fight was close, I just finished IE and that spike is just so big that I'm pretty confident I can just destroy Irelia in the 1v1 now. It gets a bit dicey when Aurora TPs, but I'm so huge, I just killed them both. Baron is spawning, and I just 2v1 killed them at 27 minutes and didn't die, so it should be completely free win from that. We still managed to get Corki, but yeah, we don't really get anything from that because of this. It's fine though. As Quinn, I never mind if I get to push out. As Quinn, you scale well, so you're never afraid to scale, and pushing out waves is like always fine to create pressure on the map. At this point, I'm almost full build. I basically just want to play fights like an ADC. I'm only going to dive if it's free, and I'm preserving staying alive compared to diving the backline. I do so much damage that I can melt whatever's in front of me. It's better to just do that. Dying at this point in the game can cost you the game instantly. So I'll wait for the opportunity and then go in. You can pick up Baron, and it's weird because like I feel like I've spent almost all the game just picking up waves, but I have 17 kills. And that's pretty much how most games on Quinn go. Once you have Baron buff, it's like kind of easy mode. You pretty much just sit in between the 2 lanes. With Katarina Baroning top and Ashe Baroning bot, like I just sit in bird form, and whichever side needs help, I could just be there instantly. And if not, I just stand here menacingly. I think it's really underrated how much pressure just being in position gives in a game, even if you don't actually do anything. Just by me being there means the enemy team can't engage on either side. Eventually, enemy team try to force something, and we get an extremely messy fight. But it's still enough for us to get the inhibs. Enemy team is feeling really desperate now, so they try and make something happen, but like, it's genuinely so easy to play at this point. I just one-shot everything. I don't even need to try. I killed Aurora in 2 auto attacks. But even though we killed 2 of them, everyone's getting a bit low. I think it's better for us to back off here and just go for the Titu instead. Get the guaranteed play, rather than try and overforce an end and potentially get aced. I want to go on this guy so bad, but it's impossible. The Zilean right there, like he's just going to ult him, slow me, stun me, and then I'm probably just going to die. Even though I'm super fed, he's still going to be smart about it. Me getting one shot could still instantly lose us the game. I go for this wave top and see a Yi in this bush. I think he was trying to pick me, and honestly, it was close, but like, my champion is just next level. And I even end up setting my boots for Phantom Dancer just to be 100% crit. I don't want to overforce though. Like if someone overextends on side lane, I will try and kill them, but I'm just gonna clear the wave and zone for the objective, which is the Dragon Soul coming up. Enemy team tries to contest it, and honestly, I put myself in a really bad position with this E and fail my flash, but you can see the power of Quinn blind. At 35 minutes, full build Master Yi, and he cannot do anything because he just can't see. And there we go. It was a crazy game, but like as you can see, it's weird because I spend most of the time farming, but when you press tab, you see how much work I really did in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe or check out my Twitch stream. Much love, and see you in the next one. See ya!